Well, I could tell you how you and I met, and I'm pretty sure you don't remember this, but it was at the Jordan party in New York, right? And we were, my man Reggie Saunders from Jordan Brand put me and my man on the list, and you were walking in, and we were walking kind of behind you, and you turned around and you put your hand on my chest and said, "Hey, man, don't play me like that." That was in New York. It was real cold outside.
Down, yeah. I don't know. Could have.
So I have this giant hand on my chest right now. Like, all right, I ain't gonna play you like that. I wasn't actually trying to sneak in with you. I'm not a sneaking kind of guy. I've never stuck in a party. But
I try to always make things right. I'm a guy who make things right. I remember about KD came to the Jordan party with some. I think he was in Denver or something. He came with some sweatsuit on, this and that. I like KD. I know he was young in the league. Like, you can't become no part with no sweatpants on, this and that. It was funny, though. Everybody was like, we see you said that something to him. I mean, But, it is what it is. Younger guys, I'm glad they like me. They listen. But it's just, NBA is, it's a different league now.
Well, Tim, your son plays in the NBA. How is it for a father? Because, look, you're going to hand down certain physical attributes to your child, right? Height, strength, whatever. But there's lots of big, strong guys that do never make it in the NBA. How does it feel to have your son follow your footsteps? And then you followed your dad's footsteps as well as a playground legend.
It's words can't describe how I feel when I'm in the stands, when I'm watching them on TV, when they talking about him. He's just a leader out there on the court. He just takes after me because I always took him to the gym. When he was 6 months old, I used to stroll him in the gym, prop him up, watch us play basketball. He'd sit there and was quiet all over, just quiet. And then once we stopped, he'd start crying, But he just loved the ball to bounce. He loved the action. And, every time I was able to take him to the practice, I took him to practice. Every time I was able to, he'd come to the games with me and he'd be out there being a ball boy, passing it back to the coaches or passing it back to the players. Shooting horse with Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Sean Leonard, Jamal Mashburn, Dan Marley. He was doing all that. So just to have him following my footsteps, words cannot describe, or just to have him in the NBA, words can't describe how I feel. I'm like the joke. I have a smile from ear to ear, and I just enjoy watching him play and watching him out there being a leader, and telling his teammates what they need to do, how they need to do it, how to pick up their game in certain stages of games, and actually, sometimes taking over games.
What do you think was the moment when you said, okay, I know this kid's going to make it in the NBA. He's not just my son. He's actually going to make it.
I knew when he grew to be 6'6", he started not shooting the ball. I knew he could shoot, but starting putting the intangibles in his game. Dribbling, playmaking, seeing the floor, understanding the game, basketball IQ of the game. And, like his freshman year, at Michigan, I knew he had talent. I knew he had talent to make it to the league. But at that time, you know that he's not ready to take that next step. It's still, some things he needed to learn and how to play and to get stronger. Once he became a junior, after they lost in the NCAA finals, 2 weeks later, he was like, "I'm ready." I was like, "Yeah, you are ready. You ready to go to that and take that next step." So as a freshman, I knew he had it, and I knew that he had the skills and the wherewithal to make it to the NBA. But I didn't tell him. I'm not going to tell him. I'm just going to wait until it plays out. And his junior year, I was like, "Yeah, you ready. You ready to take that next step, and I'm glad you came to me. I wasn't going to tell you. I'm glad you came to me and asked me, or really told me that he was ready." And I said, "Yeah." So yeah, about his freshman year, I knew he had the talent.